Hello students, I am Kulesandrodeka from Jigyasa Educational. Welcome again all of you to our next video. Today's video will be regarding a topic of English grammar, which is adjunct. Adjunct literally adjunct means a thing added or joined to something as a supplementary rather than essential part of it. That means it is an extra or added information to something else to improve or complete it. It is something joined or added to another thing but not essentially a part of it. In English grammar, it is a word or phrase which is considered of secondary importance in the sentence. It is an optional or structurally dispensable part of a sentence, clause, or phrase. If it is removed or discarded, it will not structurally affect the remainder of the sentence. That means if you do not use the adjuncts, there will be meaning, and if we do not use the adjunct, there will be meaning. But with the help of adjunct, we can add some extra information. Let's come to an example. Let's make an example. He came here in the morning. Here the phrase "in the morning" is an adjunct. An adjunct is normally an adverb or adverbial phrase attached to the verb of a clause, specially to express a relation of time, place, or manner. Yes, it is usually an adverb used to modify a verb. When used as an adverb, it usually indicates time, manner, place, frequency, reason, and a degree also. An adjunct is a word or a phrase or a clause that can be removed from the sentence without making the sentence grammatically wrong. That means if we remove the adjunct, then the sentence will not be grammatically incorrect. That means for expressing a meaning, adjunct is not compulsory part. We can extend the meaning of the sentence. We can add something to the meaning of the clause by using the adjunct. If we say he came here without using "in the morning" the phrase, what will happen? It can also express a meaning. When we say in the above sentence, he came here in the morning, we mention the time of the coming here. The person who is referred to is came here in the morning. That means the adjunct add additional information of time of an event. Similarly, they are playing in the field. Here in the field is an adjunct. It is used to say where the event is taking place. Now let's come in detail the various types of adjunct. Let's see the following sentences. He will meet you tomorrow. Here, when will you meet him? Tomorrow. That means the time is mentioned by the adjunct tomorrow. In the morning, in the evening, they will arrange a tea party. Here also, the phrase "in the evening" describes the time of the event. Our school sits at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock. Similarly, the celebration began right after victory. So right after victory. All these phrases or words, and they say at what time an event is taking place or had taken place. So what will happen? We'll see that tomorrow in the evening at 9 o'clock, right after victory. All these are time adjuncts. It reveals the time of an event. Actually, what happens in the second sentence, in the evening, the time adjunct is used at the beginning, and here we place a comma after it. You should remember that when an adjunct comes at the front place of the sentence, generally a comma is used, so it should be marked well. But here the adjunct is in the latter part of the sentence, last part of the sentence. Here is also we do not use comma here, but here the adjunct is used in the front position. We'll come about the position. Actually, what happens there, generally the adjuncts are adverb or adverbial phrase. So the position of adverbs, we will discuss it about it in a separate video about different position of the adverbs. So the same thing will be applied here. So now let's come to the next type of adjunct, which is place adjunct. Some adjuncts add information about where an event is taking place. So here are some sentences. The situation is completely different here. Here is an adjunct. Similarly, the boys were playing cricket in the playground. It is the place of the event. She is singing in the garden. Where is she singing? In the garden. The place is mentioned here by this phrase. He went where you were discussing the matter. Here again we find a clause which describes the place of the event. He went to the place where you were discussing the matter. The tourist went to see the sights around the city. The sights around the city. Here again another phrase which is used as adjunct of place. By this adjunct of place, we can know where an action is taking place, where an event is taking place, or where an action had taken place or has taken place. So next will come the adverb. We can say adverb also. These are adverbs, adverb or adverbials, adverbial phrase. Next come we to the adverb of frequency or adjunct of frequency. Now we come to adverb of frequency or adjuncts of frequency. Adjuncts of frequency describes how often an action happens. And generally use the adverb of frequency are always, every day, usually, normally, often, sometimes, rarely, never. Sometimes we may say every Sunday, every morning, once a week. All these are adverb of frequency. You will get so many adverb of frequency. We have mentioned only a few of them. Again, I want to remind you that the adverb of frequency, adjunct of frequency is the same thing. We may say sometimes it is adverb of frequency, also adjunct of frequency. Here are some examples. She always goes out in the evening. Here always is the adverb of frequency. Again, the second sentence, you will get another adverb of frequency, that is he comes here often, or he often comes here. Similarly, the shops remain closed every Sunday. Here every Sunday is a adverb of adjunct of frequency. Similarly, the shops remain closed every Sunday. It is adverb of frequency. He often comes here. He comes here often in the evening. It is not in the evening. It is always. Here every day they come here to play football. Here every day is the adverb of frequency. Similarly, he comes on once a week. It is also an adverb or adjunct of frequency. Next come to the another type of adjunct, which is adjunct of manner. Let's see the example. Do the work carefully. She runs like a hare. The water flows swiftly. All these are underlined words. Carefully, like a hare, swiftly. All these are adverb of manner. And they describe how something happened, the manner of happening something. So all these are adjuncts of manner. how are you advised to do the work? Do the work carefully. That means the manner of working is mentioned here. You have to do the work carefully. Similarly, she runs like a hare. That means she runs fast, which is like the running over here. That means the manner. Again, the water flows swiftly. Here also how the water flows. It flows swiftly. The manner of flowing water is mentioned here by the word swiftly. So all these are adjuncts of manner. And next type is adverb of reasons or purpose, adjunct of reasons or purpose. Actually, this type of adjuncts explain the reason or an aim or target behind the happening of something. Let's come to example. She did not come to the meeting because she was ill. That means there is a reason for his absence in the meeting. That is, she was ill. So because she was ill, it explains the reason behind his absence in the meeting. He will come to the office. Sorry, he won't come to the office today since it is Sunday. Here also we find since it is Sunday, it is an explanation. It is the cause. It is the reason. It is the cause for which he will not come to office today. He is good at mathematics. As third example, he is good at mathematics as he practices a lot. That means here also we explain the reason of his efficiency in mathematics. He is good at mathematics because he practices a lot. So all these type of adjuncts are adjuncts of reason or purpose. Some adjunct of commonly used adjuncts of reason or purpose are hence, therefore, so, since, as, thus, because, consequently, lest, or we may use in case. All these are similarly so. Also use so all these are many general words do you use for explaining something. Next comes adjunct of degree. An adjunct of degree is used to discuss the degree or intensity of an action. You are not as sorry, and you are not rich as you should have been. Here it is the degree of his richness, how rich is you. It is not actually satisfactory. You are working hard, you are doing work all the times, still you are not rich enough. That's why I say that you are not rich as you should have been. The meaning will be clear here. Actually, we should place an as here. You are not as rich as you should have been. And similarly, the boy is brilliant as he is hardworking. She is hardworking, and in the equal intensity, with equal intensity, he is also brilliant. That means he is as much as hardworking, he is also brilliant. That means if you compare his brilliance and his hardworking nature, both are of the same intensity, same degree. Similarly, the girl jumped as high as she could. Here also we say about the intensity of her action. So you will get students, you will get different types of adjuncts. We mentioned some of them. I hope you will get benefited by this type of videos. There may be some problem in understanding for you, all of you. If you have any question, please contact us. Write comment. We'll try to answer or give answer to all your comments and questions. Hope you will be keep watching our videos I hope to meet you again in our next video.